back, everybody. How many people we got? At least four people, and that's great. Thank you all for showing up. My name is Jake Hill. To the right of me, I've got Katie Hagen, and she's holding some kind of adorable creature. That's our daughter, River. This is her first time out here tonight. Never been in the fish room before, and she just wanted to make sure she was part of the show tonight. So, River says hi. That's right. She's going to slurp that bottle down. All right, I got a little bit caught up watching her on the screen because we got her out here and we haven't even like really shown her the fish that much. She just got out here. This is the first time you're witnessing it live tonight. Um, we're trying some new stuff tonight with the sound system that I used to have, and the other night I tried to do a guitar thing through the recording interface device that I have. Anyways, I replayed it, even though it sounded great in my headphones. I replayed it and it sounded muffled, compressed, all the things that happen when you broadcast this way, I guess. But being that was straight through YouTube, this is through StreamYard, so hopefully the sound sounds a little better. Can you guys give me a yes or no? Does it sound alright? Is it too loud? Is it cut out? Is it going like, that kind of weird stuff? I see that Skull Aquatics is in the house, and so is Spider Lady Kim. 3G. I think 3G was probably the first one to show up and give a set of eyeballs. Thanks for watching, 3G. Elfish Tanks. Mr. David, you're here. 3G is Greg, the guppy guy. He was on Father Fish. It took a second. Sorry, my brain is slow. It's Monday, and that's why we do this. Sounds clear. Thank you, Curtis. I'm glad you're here tonight. So, I want to do a little something. It was the whole welcome to another case of the Mondays. No, it didn't happen. You know why? Because there we go. All right, we'll try it. Take two. Welcome back to another case of the Mondays. That's way too loud. All right. Sorry about that. I just wanted to play. It's another Monday. My work week consists of Monday through Friday. I'm one of those people. And my Monday was really not so bad this time, for a change. Our work hours changed. We have winter hours now, and I was kind of late showing up at earlier than what I normally do. Very interesting. Yesterday, I cut my finger. So now I'm disabled. I'm handicapped. And I was using my knife. This one right here. To take a zip tie off of a... Okay, if you get extension cords, they always have that annoying warning tag on the end. It's got a little tiny zip tie, and I thought, I could use a fingernail clipper. Well, somebody...
Mexicali.
Okay, do I have to click on it? Because
Yeah,
your
because I
hands are full.
can't.
Right here.
Yeah.
Paper can be
And
dangerous.
then
Yes.
Curtis said, "Who let you have that?"
It was given to me by a vendor at work that wants us to sell those, and it's a free sample. But anyways, I could use I could use a set of fingernail clippers, toenail clippers, and I thought, I was 10 feet away from the bathroom where we keep them, and I could have easily walked in there and just grab that and click and be done with it. I mean, this is like an eighth of an inch or smaller thickness, little white zip tie holding this tag on. I'm like, no, man. I got this knife in my pocket. Why should I walk over there? And the first attempt didn't go so good. And I was trying to be careful because I didn't want to cut into the cord, right? You don't want to cut the cord. At all cost, please save the cord. So I got the tip of that knife in there real good. And it gave way. It's a really sharp knife. It cut through really fast. And then I jammed it right into my finger,
What is
straight
this?
across. I hit bone and I was bleeding all over the place. And all I can tell you, this is what I feel. This is what I felt. Instant regret. It's that bottom of your stomach feeling that, oh my God, I effed up and hurt myself and there's blood. Instant regret. Like, my whole day has changed now. My plans have changed. Everything is different now because I stabbed myself in the finger, kind of feeling. So I ran into the bathroom like this, right? Holding pressure on, make sure, because I'm bleeding all over the place. And Katie just sat down to start feeding River with a bottle. And I'm like, ah! I start yelling. And and I said, first aid. I need first aid right now. And Katie said, what? And I'm like, I cut myself. I'm such an idiot. And I started saying that over and over again, how stupid I was. Because you know not to cut towards yourself, but I thought I'd be a pro by now, right? P test time. Yeah, well, this happened at home. And I, I sent a message to my boss and said, this is why we're not allowed to carry knives at work. Because we're not. You could technically get fired for having a pocket knife on you. We have to use these little safety hook things to open boxes. Anyways, now I understand why. Yeah, I ran in there, tried to keep pressure so it wouldn't bleed, and told Katie that I need first aid help, and she came to my rescue. Being that she's had training on a ambulance. Are you technically E? Why can't I remember it?
IV Tech?
Hmm?
IV Tech?
IV tech, but what do they call the people who work the ambulance?
EMT.
Are you EMT?
X.
Ex EMT. But you achieved the rank of EMT.
IV Tech is higher than EMT. It's considered advanced.
IV tech is higher than EMT. She was allowed to like jab people. So I knew it was in good hands. We ran out of gauze, and she said, improvise, and pulled out a sleeve of cotton rounds, for cleaning your face with astringent or whatever you buy 'em. They're right next to the cotton balls in any Dollar General,
It's,
Walmart, any store.
it's because you didn't have the first aid kit completely packed.
I didn't have it completely packed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't even know where it was. I thought it was in our backpack from the last time we had an outing, and instead it was where it should be, and she knew it. She pulled out these cotton gauze pads, cotton pads, rounds, threw it on there, wrapped it in tape, and I had a big old bandage thing on there. Head nurse. Sweet, I just cut my finger open a few minutes ago. J-Rock, it's a thing. I don't know. I've hurt myself so many times in the last couple of years. I never used to do that. Harris the Weatherman. Hi, how you doing, bro? Glad you showed up again. It's always a great day when Harris the Weatherman's around. It doesn't matter what the weather is. He's going to let you know, and it's good to hear from him. No matter what. He's a cool dude. Curtis said that's why those warning labels are everywhere. I'm the guy. I'm the reason why. Mexicali. Jake, you could have just used...
Don't.
First of all, how do you know I carry one, though? And second of all, it's for more important things than that. Michael Myers is here. There's many ways to stop bleeding. That's for sure. So, I want to get into, we've been in 12 minutes now, I want to say something about the topic of tonight, that fish keeping is hard work. I'd like to see your comments about that, whether or not you agree to that, especially when you have multiple tanks and you have a family to take care of and personal matters and work and jobs. Like, if I could just do nothing but take care of fish tanks, it probably still would be hard work. I probably would overload myself. But the fact that you have other aspects in your life going on, keeping fish is hard work. I say this because I struggle sometimes to keep on the maintenance that I want to do. Do you guys ever feel that way? Sounds like we're bread bros. Blood. I still can't say it.
Jamie.
Blood bros.
Jamie.
Where?
Down.
Yeah. Yeah. She doesn't come on. I've had her on a couple times. Looks like she's kind of milk drunk right now.
A little bit.
Should put her in her little thingy. I'll help out.
She might not like it.
We'll see. Okay. I'll take her, That's sweetheart. If anything, this room's gonna make her want to pee-pee.
Harris got Captain of the Month.
Yeah?
Too hot.
Too hot? You got what?
Captain of the Month.
At school? And Curtis says most people make it hard work. Katie, you can put your headphones on if you want.
I didn't
Scoot a
really
little
want to.
closer so people can hear you. It sounds so weird when I talk. Like, so people can hear you.
Why do I have to put headphones on so people can hear me?
It's for you to hear yourself
Yeah.
in proximity to the mic, and it helps.
Okay.
So, most people make it hard work. In what way? And that's like a thing we should like have a guest on. See, I knew this would happen, that you'd only see like partial of Katie's face and all of mine. That's not fair to you people.
Is that better?
We'll do this. That's a little better. If people make it hard work on themselves, I understand. And there's easier ways to go about stuff. But maybe I'm only feeling this way because of what's going on.
Burp.
She needs a burp. Oh, I love burps. Burps are the greatest. Oh, I should have muted that. Craig's in the house. Sorry, guys, I'm just,
Not paying attention.
it's hard to. Our little baby's out here, so my mind goes there first. And maybe that's why it seems like hard work for me lately. I don't want to blame it on anything. I'm not blaming per se. There's just reasoning. I need a shave. I need a haircut. We changed some stuff in here. Get off of fish keeping is hard work, because I think that everyone knows that. You learn how to efficiently water change stocking what plants are easy. Yeah. But things can get out of control, you know, sometimes. Like last night, we have a 10-gallon tank in our kitchen. It's got the longfin cherry barbs in there. And it got overgrown with plants. I had to go through it and kind of separate what kind of plants, how much I want to keep in there. And it took a while, especially after I cut my fingers. So I had to I did end up dipping that whole cotton gauze thing in there on just because I'm used to using this finger for lots of stuff. Not just, anyways. It got wet and I had to go and change that out. But it took a while to change all. I had to change some water. I had to separate out the plants, and other things were going on for life, and it's just a lot of work sometimes. Not necessarily hard work. I mean, it's just time consuming. So keep that in mind. So this might be like probably the least exciting live stream I've ever done, but you know, I'm enjoying it.
Do topics.
Topics. First of all, everyone says hello to Craig because Craig is awesome. And I'm glad you're here, bro. I love it. I think being a parent is very close to being a fish keeper. Just that, well, I can just stick my baby in an aquarium, but you know what I mean. It's a constant care thing. Your mind is on it. You always have to check on it. Sometimes I think like having a cat or a dog is way less involved than having an aquarium. I mean, you can sit and play with your dog and cat. It's different that way. It's not like you can put your fish in your lap and pet them and can, you know, expect them to keep living. But as far as the amount of attention and care and that's needed, I think fish outrank pretty much any other pet that I know of. I've never had reptiles or birds, so I imagine there's something there too, but a lot of other pets can live in the same environment as you. Fish live in a completely different world. They're underwater. They're not breathing air like us. You can't just like hang out with your fish on the couch and watch TV and they're gonna be fine, fall asleep, and see when you get home from work and all of that. It's, you can't put out a food dish if you're a fish, and you know, it's different. Don't take them for a walk unless you're strange. Some people can, I guess. Put them on a skateboard and whatever. So I'm supposed to use the cathedral again?
Huh?
Alright. A special request from a channel member, and I'm gonna have to do it. She likes the cathedral effect. Katie doesn't have her headphones on, so she's gonna experience like the most dry, out of tune, something wrong with you kind of sound coming out of my mouth. But for the rest of you, it will sound very beautiful. It goes something like this. Yeah. Is that alright? Harris says, did you know my brother has a YouTube channel? It's called Jordy the Sportsman. I didn't
That's
know
awesome.
that. I did not know that. I'm going to have to find that and subscribe for sure. Jordy's really cool. You know, I've never... Katie's met Harris. Have you met Jordy in person?
I don't think so.
I've never met either one of them in person that I remember. If I'm wrong, Harris, let me know, but I know that you've met Katie in person because she got your autograph. It was awesome. For sure. Yeah, it's constant monitoring on fish, and if you can set up a lot of things like lights. We've recently got some new smart plugs to plug our lighting into so I can turn on a lot of these on and off without having to worry about coming out here. And that's just recent too. That's what I did this weekend. But there's, as far as keeping their habitats good. With a cat, I mean, make sure they got food, some things to play with. Cats will entertain themselves, really, but that's not always great. They'll get into mischief. Like, keep their cat box clean, keep them fed. Easy. Make sure they don't, run away. I guess if you have a house cat and you don't want it outside, make sure it don't go out the door. But that's about it. Other than the love, I mean, with fish, you sit there and you stare at them and you watch them and stuff. Whether or not they really care that you're watching them, that's a different thing. So you got that with larger mammals. But you don't have to test the air quality in order to keep your cat alive, right? I mean, if you can survive in it, your cat will probably will too. Thank you, Curtis, for putting up the link here. This is the link to Harris the Weatherman's brother is Jordy's Sportsman. I can't wait to check it out. I'm on StreamYard, so I can't even click on that to bring it up right now, but very cool dudes from an awesome family, and they're just living their best life, really growing up. Check them out. Just because we think that we're old and that we're grown-ups and that we have our things that we love and are interested in, it doesn't matter if you're my age, 45, or I don't know how old is Harris?
I think it's 10.
Maybe 10 years old, do you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I remember being that age, and just the difference between a grown-up and a kid sometimes is the resources that you have available. And sometimes by the time you're old enough to have the resources, your dreams can often go aside because of responsibilities. However, if you can take care of your responsibilities first and make that a priority and use your other time to keep your dream alive, keep your interest alive, what you want to do deep inside, what motivates you, what enlightens your passion, you can still do that. And don't let any adult tell you that's just a dream. That's just a phase. If it's something that you love, you'll always love it. And don't let this world or other people help you to forget that or to put it aside. And Jamie's right on this. You have to take care of their whole world. This is the little world in there. And it shouldn't be daunting to really have an aquarium because it is quite simple to start up. But I guess don't ever think that it's to have an aquarium is to have a decoration. Because you could play The Sims and buy, it's a computer game, and buy an aquarium and have it in your home, and it enriches your home via decoration. And it's not the case in real life. Her eyes are open, honey. That's good, Curtis. I don't really consider myself a grown up either. I'm not grown up. Hello, sweetie. Like, what's all this sound? It makes me have to pee. Katie's leaving? She'll be back. Another topic I wanted to talk about was the air quality in our fish rooms. It's something that's hit me hard. Well, you're not too happy about Mama leaving, huh? I got like the strongest sense of deja vu right now. I just thought I'd share that. Air quality in our fish rooms. I couldn't have her out here until now. The humidity level is insane. Mold. We used to smoke out here. We're not smoking in here anymore. We've had this air filter you can see right up here, this black box. I got like 3 new packs of filters for it. And we bought a dehumidifier, which was like the worst video I've ever put out. It's a pretty cool video, but it was expected to be a short. Side note, YouTube said that they were expanding their shorts to be up to 3 minutes, right? I couldn't do that on my phone. It still had a 1-minute limit. So I put it on my computer and went the computer route, uploaded it, and they put it as a regular video still. Anyways, I put our unboxing of our dehumidifier. It's been up and going for like 3 days now. Taken over 5 gallons of water out of the air and kept the door shut in here. It's just so much nicer. Mold problems are gone, humidity problems are gone. We can finally, for the last couple days, and finally bring our daughter out here for the first time tonight. But air quality in your fish room. How important is that to you? Whether you have a fish room or it's just like in your home, how does an aquarium affect your environment? So we're talking about how hard it is, what kind of hard work is involved in keeping fish, and mostly because we're keeping up their world. That's their environment. It's like 2 worlds colliding, right? And so you got us land walkers, and these water swimmers, and but when you have that element into your home, you're bringing in basically gallons of water bubbling in the air and such. It affects our environment. Because the air quality, especially when you're using air stones and air pumps, what are you pumping into your aquarium?
True. Very true.
I think that's the reason why I don't see Jeff Kane here tonight, but he has talked about him
He was
not
here earlier.
smoking in his fish room anymore for various reasons, mostly because you put hard work into a room like that and you don't want it stained up with cigarette smoke, but also the effect of the chemicals are in the air secondhand and gets blown into your aquarium with air pumps. Is that a thing? Foxy says air quality is very important. Like Brian likes to say, if it's in the air, it's in the tanks. And likewise, I think if it's in the tanks, it's in the air. For somewhat. I think they can affect us both ways.
Yeah.
And by the way, Foxy, hello, welcome. Oh, Brian is here. If he's watching with you, or if he's, I don't see him. I don't see Peplin on here, but it's good to see you, Foxy. I love you very much. And Jamie says she's a heavy smoker. We are too. Katie and I are both. And you say you gave up worrying about it, but it's true. And there's times it's like we would sit in here and before we had River, it's just the two of us, and we would just smoke, drink, play darts, play with our fish.
Have company.
Right. And it was just, we could see the effects, and they're still here. I mean, it's yellowed up the ceiling. It has. We've seen multiple. We put filters on our furnace, even though it's not designed to have that, and watch them. What happened to that filter cartridge I pulled yesterday? I shouldn't
Jordy
even
the
show that.
sportsman is here.
Jordy's here.
Woohoo! Glad to see you, Jordy.
That's awesome. Whether or not you choose to smoke, do those sort of things, how does it affect the other people and things around you? And that's, I guess, why I've been a little more conscious about it. Not only the humidity level in here in the summertime. Are you getting a phone call?
It's another political 608
Well,
number.
screw the politics.
That's about
We're
number
not gonna
5
talk about
just
that.
today.
So, not just humidity, but air quality in general, and the places that you spend time in. You don't have to overthink it. Think about it as much as you want. But when it comes to this hobby, when it comes to fish, is it something that we should think about? If we're putting them in a confined area and introducing things into the air, if it was just all hang on back filters, or if it's air pumps taking air and putting it into that, is something that we should think about. For me, it came first to being a comfort thing. How comfortable is the area? And then it came to a scare of how the humidity this summer in here affected our windows, just the structure. I didn't want mold. That's a horrible thing to have in your home. When the humidity started being in the upper 70s to 80% in here, and seeing the effects that it had, where mold was starting to grow on surfaces of things. I have my guitar case in here with my guitar in it. The guitar is fine. Outside of the case started having stuff grow on it, and other stuff. Like we switched our microphone things because it started growing on that. I had to do an extensive cleaning in here and really rethink of what kind of environment am I making here. And that's just me.
Craig almost did a kangaroo.
Well, put it up on the screen. What is it? Click on things, because I don't know.
It touched the bumper, he said.
He almost hit a kangaroo? Is that what you
Yes.
said? I do believe that the kangaroos for you are like the white-tailed deer for us over here.
I want to bring this one up. It's totally off of Craig's subject, but Jamie just typed it. She said nicotine, possibly also animals can have nicotine withdrawal when their owners quit smoking. That was the first thing that they warned us. If we're in a room outside, any of our clothing, our skin, if it has nicotine on it, it can transfer to river.
I don't know about all that though. The transfer part.
No, it does. Because anyway, they warned us about nicotine withdrawal from her because I smoked while I was pregnant, and she didn't seem to have an issue. She still doesn't. But it's been told by medical professionals that it's a chance of that's might what be that happens, but we don't smoke anywhere near river at all.
To me, it was just more of the whatever you want to believe, but the physical thing of seeing the effects of it discoloring stuff, especially when you start running air filters and you pull them out and they're black to dark brown of from smoke in the air.
She's having a heyday in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bup, 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 bup. Oh, we're allowed to show babies on live streams. Cares.
What's your other subject?
80% is perfect mystery snow hatching humidity for a brighter side. That'd be great, but
That's its own containment center.
yeah. You put it in something to keep that and not have the entire room be 80%.
Yeah, that's bad voodoo.
Because that's when things start to get gross
And fuzzy.
in a hurry. I'm telling you, I spent a little money on a dehumidifier. I know it's going to run up the bill a little bit, but it's energy efficient as it can be. I don't care, because the little bit in comparison to the kind of damage, is well worth the money. Granted, we're coming into winter now, where our furnace is running and air is drier anyways. It probably isn't going to need to run that much, and it doesn't matter. I'd rather pay for some way to keep things better in here than it's either that or I get rid of fish, because that had crossed my mind when I realized just how bad it was getting in here. I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna have to get rid of. I'm gonna have to stop. You got hiccups?
Yeah. She always has the hiccups.
Not always, but she,
She's having fun in there.
yeah.
Foxy said she loves the new playmat. For those of you who don't know, we have gotten River a playmat for sensory and just to have fun on, for to grow up with. It's flamingos.
It's definitely flamingo.
And there's other characters, but mainly flamingos.
Yeah.
Had to do flamingos.
It's cool because she's at the stage that she needs to be rolling around a bit, playing with stuff. She's past that newborn stage now.
By the way, Curtis said it helps with the heat bill with your dehumidifier.
That I've noticed for sure. We have a smart thermometer in here. We've had it for a while, and I've just kind of been looking at the changes with the humidity and temperature, and you can always tell when there's these huge quick spikes. That's when the furnace turned on, There's been times where since I got it that it really hasn't turned on much at all. It's been kind of steady because the humidifier's putting out heat. What else is on there? You're supposed to be in charge of clicking things, so it's on there.
I have been.
Oh, I did these banners like air purifier. We're talking about this.
Hmm.
Why did it do that? Cancel. Just wanted to do that.
Goodness sakes, bless you.
The last couple times that she was sneezing the other day, I swear she sneezed and went achoo afterwards, like yelled it out.
Not quite, but she did the same thing today, but she was ahoo.
Because I've been saying that every time after she sneezes. Like achoo. And then she, I don't know, she's mimicking things and talking a little bit more now. So the air purifier, ours is a HEPA filter. It's got charcoal pre-intake. It has UV lighting inside of it, so it's supposed to kill molds and viruses and things like that.
Yeah.
And it does a good job. It's got roller fans in it, which are nice. It's probably 3 feet long or whatever. It's sitting up there, right here. That's the end. There. It's sitting sideways. It's supposed to be sitting up straight, but it doesn't matter with those fans. You can have it sideways. Humidifiers over there. I mean, dehumidifier.
Yeah, we don't need extra moisture in here.
Well, it was shipped upside down, so when it came here, it was a humidifier. By the way, if that ever happens to you, 24 to 48 hours before you turn that thing on. It came plainly in a box that says, this side up, do not rebox. It was on like 4 of the 6 sides of a cube box, right? Big, huge letters, colorful graphics, do not rebox this side up. Guess what happens at Amazon? They reboxed it with no labels on that. So when it came and I got home, it was sitting on the porch, I opened it up, and it was exactly upside down. I don't know for how long, so we went a little over 24 hours of letting it sit straight up before I even unboxed the thing. The rule of thumb usually with things that have a compressor, like refrigerators, stuff like that. I did a lot of appliance installations. If you lay a fridge on its side, the rule of thumb was you have to have it upright for the exact amount, at least the same amount of time that it was down on its side before you plug it in. It's because the compressor oil runs into other places through tubing or whatever and doesn't sit in the compressor. So it takes a while for that thick oil to run back down where it should be in order for the unit to operate right and to not ruin the compressor. And dehumidifiers are pretty much operate the same as that. It requires kind of condensing of refrigerant, generates heat, and it basically sucks moisture out of the air. Kind of like an air conditioner does, but it doesn't cool the air. I'm not going to get into the makings of how a dehumidifier really works, but it's the same sort of thing. So anything that's a cooler, a freezer, a refrigerator, dehumidifier,
Anything with coolant or oils.
yeah, it all works the same. And if you store something like that for a long time, upside down, I mean like storage for months, there's possibility of ruining it beyond repair.
Yeah.
The one I have has got a little bit different technology. The compressor is a newer thing. I'm not going to get into that, but it's a different design than the older styles. That's why it's so quiet, for one thing. I do love how quiet it is, even on full speed. What we got for comments? I'm not even looking at it. Sarah's here. Hello, Sarah. 50 minutes in. You know what we should do is I'm going to talk about memberships a little bit, or are you going to bring up
Well, I was trying to bring up members, but I don't have access on mine. You're gonna have to do it on yours.
Yeah? Access to what?
To the list.
Oh, I was going to bring that up, but you interrupted me telling you it's the same thing. Don't matter. Channel members. Now I found out today we're about like $5 away. If you don't know if you ever get monetized by YouTube, they to begin with or whatever, they have a minimum of like $100 before they send you out anything. We're like $5 away from $100. It's okay. I'm like $5 away from getting our first check from YouTube. All this hard work. It's worth it. Totally worth it. I don't care if I get paid or not, but still an exciting thing. I do care if I get paid or not. But it's not the mainstay. I'm not going to get into that again. I'm excited about it. What I'm sad about is that we haven't been putting out the content that we should be. I did do a live the other night, and I thought I set it up for members only. And I watched it in the morning, and I looked at it, and it was general public. It's just me making a fool out of myself of using effects, you know. What's that? I hit the wrong button. Using effects. Anyway,
Shady Grady's here. Hey, Shady Grady.
what happened to the pitch?
Not quite sure, but there's no reason to be messing with that.
Oh, I just wanted to play with it. But anyways, I did a live stream playing with this the other night, and I made a big fool out of myself, and it was supposed to be members only. So I did switch it to that, but it's too late. Gonna have like weird stuff for members only content, extra stuff, and as well as early access to videos when I actually put them out. Things are coming along. We're getting our groove down with our new daughter. It's taking some time, and I'm glad that you guys have been patient and have been sticking by us this whole time, being that we're relatively new to the scene. I mean, we were only doing it for about a year before having this change in our life, and then having to learn how to do both at the same time. Grant and Shelby, they've done it a few times, so I don't know how they do it. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was trying to find the member list and completely in the wrong thing. We're at 588 total subscribers as of right now.
Wow.
Thank you guys so much. River's got the greatest set of hiccups right now. Hiccup. You like the hiccups? No?
She's okay.
She doesn't mind them.
When she was little, she hated them. She screamed.
I remember being able to like.
Sketty Nona wants
See
to
how
know
numbers
if
we
anyone
have.
is going to Quad City Swaps November 17th. We are not, unfortunately. But I'm sure there's a few in here that might be.
I used to be able to see how many members we have. Come on, I can't see. Oh, 9. We have 9 total members. We did have a lot of gifted
She's
membership.
laughing.
Isn't it funny? It's like 9. 9 times. This is how weird my daughter is. You know what makes her laugh? Me
You?
Yeah, pretty much. Me putting my jacket on or like any kind of like button-up shirt or anything. Like
That
one
makes a
sleeve.
noise or motion.
It's just like when I put my arm in and then I swing it around, put my other arm in and go like this. She just can't. She
Because you dance funky for her and she likes that.
just doing that is
Yeah,
the one
but
to
to
make
her
her laugh.
that's another dance. She doesn't know any better.
Well, she thinks it's awesome and laughs and smiles at it. She's gonna have the goofiest, sense of humor probably. Right now we've got 9 members. We have Peplin Creek Aquatics, Foxy's Fishes. Oh, I love those two so much. Autarky Homestead, that's my friend Dave Hansen. Whizzle Aquatics, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane. Everyone loves Jeff Kane, including us. Only Oscars, that's June. Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, which I haven't seen in a while, and I hope he's doing great. Shady Grady, love him as well, and as well as Jamie Palladino. We thank you guys very much, and for that, I'm going to sing you a little member song. It goes a little something like this. Oh, my members, my darlings, we're thankful with all our hearts because you gave us money. Thank you guys for parting with your money if you thought it was worthwhile to you to give to us. We very much appreciate it. You don't have to, of course. We don't respect you extra amounts for giving the kind of money as human beings. We respect all of our friends. It's not about that, but we especially thank you that you take your hard-earned money and you give it to us to be able to keep on going with this hobby and keep on going with our channel. It's very much appreciated, and we're going to put it to good use. We promise you that. And that's why I want to say thank you.
Thank you, Craig. He is now a new member.
Where do you see that? Right there?
Yeah. That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Greg is a new member. He's a new member. Thank you very much, Craig. It's a little bit better than the super chat rap, isn't it? Where is Funk anyway?
Don't know. They're supposed to get another storm hitting them.
Where's the Funk? You're just jealous because you don't get any effects on your voice. No, I could. Why don't you say something?
I'm not jealous. Thought you were talking about funk.
No, the effects. You're
Oh, no.
jealous that you don't get effects. Anyway. Play with all of that. For Cathedral alone, it's worth it.
What's your next subject?
My next subject? My next subject is that you should, always... Oh, wait, I got a subject.
You're very broken up tonight, not like your normal live streams. Are you that far off?
That's kind of normal for me. It's my first of having River here in the fish room, so it's...
Oh, you're preoccupied with her?
Well, not preoccupied. It's just there's a fraction, a portion, a percentage of my brain that's devoted to that.
She's in good hands.
I know she is. But it's a daddy thing, and you know what I mean, because it's also a mommy thing.
Yeah.
This is our email. This is our email. Okay. We do have members. There's a couple that we're sending out stickers to, and I'm not going to go on that subject. It should have happened this weekend. We had my finger. This really destroyed me this weekend. It threw me off. Like, I had envelopes ready to send off stickers to people that we've already promised them to. However, where is that pack of stickers?
I had a child and came home the next day and did umpteen loads of laundry, plus took care of the child. You have a cut on your finger and you kept saying you're disabled. How does that work? Hmm?
Because I'm a man. I work with my hand. I don't know. I'm a whiny baby. I hit it hard.
You
I
are.
really, I mean, you don't get stabbed while you're having a baby.
I ripped my side open and butterfly stitched myself and went back to work.
Okay. One time I had gas really bad.
No, more than once.
Yeah. All right, there's no excuse. What I wanted to do is that we have channel members. I've read all 9 of you. We have channel member stickers especially for you. If you will email us your address and you're a channel member, we'll send you out our special stickers. They're different than the other stickers that we had.
Foxy and Brian, we already have your address, so you don't have to.
Can you grab those stickers quick? They're on top of that workbench. I feel like it'd be easier. Well, I can get them myself too. Mm-hmm. Stickers. They are the holographic with our logo on there. Very, very cool. We'll send them out to you. Each of our channel members get them. So you can see the rainbow in the coloration of that. When you become a channel member and you get your little badge next to your name when you're talking in chat or making comments in any of our videos, you'll notice that it starts with white and it goes to red and goes through the colors of the rainbow and it ends on pink. And I only did that because I felt that pink is for flamingo and we're in the flamingo lounge. Kitty loves the flamingos. But it goes through red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. I don't know if indigo is like a part of the color on there. But
Bibgior. Yes, it is.
indigo?
Violet, indigo, blue, green, or red.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet.
Yeah. Bibgior.
No, Roy G. Biv.
Well, either way.
That's the email. Send us an email with a place that we can send you a sticker, whether it be a P.O. box. I don't care. We're not going to search out your home address and be stalkers by any means. You'll have to trust me on that. I won't seek you out.
We have a new subscriber,
A new one?
Jordy the Sportsman.
Yes. Well, we'll be subscribing to you after our show tonight. By the way, it is 105, and if I don't know, what did I say, 100? 1 hour and 5 minutes we've been on. That's over an hour. I've been trying to keep these to an hour. Katie keeps rubbing against the microphone. I'm just gonna do this. There we go. There's a little baby. Who's the little baby? It doesn't matter what you can do with this hair. It's going to no matter what. It's all natural. Mohawk, baby. It is. She's our little sweetheart, and she is the main attention and direction in our life right now. So forgive us if we haven't been keeping up with videos or keeping up with sending things out, but we are still here, and it's only going to get better, as you can see.
I see your comment, Shady.
What is this comment? You gotta click it on there so everyone else can see and I can see it. I don't see it.
It's okay. I saw it. That's all that matters.
Mailing Katie. No, I can't mail Katie out. I need her here. There's only been a couple times that I thought I'd ship her to Abu Dhabi. But like Normal, the cat on Garfield, she's just way too cute. Can't mail her out. You're right, I think, on that. I couldn't mess with it if I tried.
Nope.
Like you guys saw, this is the way it goes. We have to show her the fish a little more up close. And if we video some of that, and whether or not I choose to put it out will be another thing, but
Might be members only.
she's going to have her experience of seeing what's going on behind her. So right now she can only really hear it. Anyhow, this has been River's first experience in the fish room ever. You guys got to catch it tonight, and I thank you guys so much for showing up. It's been an hour and 7 minutes. In another hour or so, Grant and Shelby will be on. They got an adorable baby as well. And I'd like to say that their personality is almost as cool as ours. Love those guys very much, even though I have not met them yet. They're cool to hang out with online. And
Thank you,
someday
Shady.
we will. What do you say?
Down.
Is it cutie? Katie is the best mom. And I have an awesome mom, and so does Katie, but she's learned from the best. Curtis says they're awesome in person. I bet they are. I like it. I wish Grant would get a little more of the silliness when he's on his live streams. Like he'll do that once in a while, and I can relate. And if they're watching, if anyone can get this through to them, this is my one request, Grant. Let the silliness flow through you. Let it flow through you. And out to the rest of the people. Craig says his most prized shirt comes from Grant and Shelby. It'd be cool to meet them. And I only relate to them because, well, we're a couple doing YouTube. And it's cool to see them go through the same thing. And really, without the help that I've gotten from Katie and the love and support, none of this would happen. I admit that I do a lot of work to get things set up and to make YouTube work, but I wouldn't be able to without her. She's awesome. Katie's the whole reason why our channel really exists, to be honest, because I have my own channel, and it's never been like this. It's never been an influence of being able to do the things that we do, because the kindred spirit that her and I have, and the love and passion we have for the things that we do here at home, to make our home a place of love is it wouldn't exist without her. Hoping that our channel can give you guys a little bit of window into what we do, and while I'm working on that, I hope you guys have a good night. This is Jake, signing off.
Thank you, everyone.
Gay and Jake got a case of the Mondays. Heading to Hagen Hill, where the sign plays. Aquariums looking fresh with the fish and plants. Turning work weeks slumped into dance plans. Designs on the wall tell a story so bright. Monday morning blues turning into light. Katie sketching dreams with a pen in hand. Jake builds the visions like a magic band. Designs on the wall tell a story so bright. Monday morning blues turning into light. Katie sketching dreams with a pen in hand. Jake builds the visions like a magic band. High in the design, breaking Monday spells. Fish in the tanks with my jingle bells. Plants on the walls, create